Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about that interruption in the previous video. I had to take a call. So I purchased a minion damage support and let's see. I would like to use this. Life on hit is also pretty interesting, so let's take that. Summon Holy Relic, Ancestral Protector is a totem. These are block skills. I do want to use Race Zombie, but it's only from Minion Corpse. I'm not entirely confident about using that while I'm fighting, so this will probably have to do.
Is it choice that carry?
The warden's free.
Oh, I already... Did I not just buy Leap Slam? Oh, well. Okay. We'll take a War Cry then. Quest complete, and we're done. Okay, so we have all these gems up here. Just quickly set them up. Again, these are all totem gems. We have our Smite right here, Ruthless support. We'll add the Life and Gain support to that. Leap Slam can go in there. Reckoning can go in there. Minion damage support. Isn't this... Yeah. It should... Yeah, it does affect the Holy Relic as well, so that's okay. Ancestral Protector Totem. Okay, I do not need Glacial Hammer. I don't give a damn about Glacial Hammer. This is a War Cry. Okay, what is this? Duration support. No, that doesn't help. It's not. Yeah, the Ancestral Protector is not an elemental attack. Oh, it does do. Just a little bit of fire damage from my weapon attack, I guess. Yes. Glacial Hammer now required Wally support. Is that like a Wally thing? No, it is not. Okay, so that's all of that. I do want to use Summon Phantasm on kill support. Oh yeah, let's stick it in there. So we got a whole bunch of skills right now that we set up. This one will be... Yes, you can set up the smiting right there. You can be Leap Slam, you can be the Holy Relic, Ancestral Protector. I imagine using Ancestral protect her much more because I have to stand near it when it's done. This is Rallying Cry. This is Reckoning, which we cannot use directly, so that's just bloody fine. Great. So we're probably gonna mess up a little bit going forward, but this will be interesting. Now it's time to go see what the mine is like. So let's do that. Visit mine encampment. And I'm just gonna show you guys what the Delve mine is like, basically. Here we are. This is the encampment, mine encampment, and you can see that we have 50 voltaxic sulfate, which we found in the various maps. So fuel is not difficult to come by, you just have to explore a little bit. We will start with, we got a whole bunch of tabs out here. These are all the cash shop tabs that I purchased before, a while ago. I'm gonna go with gems and a gold thingy, and we're gonna put that over there, and that's where we're gonna stash these babies for later use. Summon skeleton. And I'll probably put it on a totem or something. Okay, so here we are. We have all of our skills out here. This is Ancestral Protector, and as long as you stay near it, it will hit for us, which is pretty cool. This is the Holy Relic. There we go. This is the Rallying Cry. It's a buff that lasts for 8 seconds, which is pretty awesome. This would be the Loop Slam. Let's see how far it can go. Not bad, not bad. It's gonna consume a bit of mana when we do it. These are the various items that we can buy for Azurite, which is a currency which we will presumably get inside the mine. Let's enter the mine this way. Hello, this is the crawler. Now you can just listen to Nico talk about the crawler.
This is Crawler, capable of scouting out a few of the valuables hidden down here, but needs your muscle to get to them. Tell it where you want to go, and try to stay alive till you get there. Crawler will burn through sulfite on the way, and we ain't made of sulfite, so...
Dude, we're getting kicked out. What's going on? I know what's going on with the internet. Terrible, clearly. This is the second time it's happening. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why. I don't know what's really prompting that to happen. It's certainly not the net connection on this side. Server DCs. Maybe there's a maintenance coming somewhere. Who knows? Well, let's just go back to the mine encampment. And I was playing the dialogue for the crawler, and once again, it was a little bit slow. That is just weird. Okay, so here we are. I'll let him talk.
This is Crawler, capable of scouting out a few of the valuables hidden down here, but needs your muscle to get to them. Tell it where you want to go, and try to stay alive till you get there. Crawler will burn through sulfite on the way, and we ain't made of sulfite, so choose carefully. How about you follow it to a nearby azurite vein, eh? Make sure you stick near Crawler's light. Believe me, you don't want to get dragged into the darkness.
Yeah, speaking of the darkness, basically the way the mechanic works is as you move into the dark will drain your health. So you don't want to be surrounded by darkness. You want as much light as you can. So let's just summon our minions very quickly. I think we're pretty much ready to go, really. Now I'm not entirely certain about this mine shaft thing. I see, so that gives us different depth level 1. Okay, so we'll just start from the mine entrance again. I didn't know about the mine shaft, as it's a bit of a convenience, so I don't have to explore the same place again and again. So we can start from any one of these places depending on our convenience. Okay, so we're going to this node, the Azurite cavity containing Azurite, and this one contains weapons. Right, let's go there. Alright, we don't want to leave this too far behind. If we leave him behind, we're gonna get hit. Assume he's going in here. Now that's our relic, that's our totem. Okay, so we finished one delve. We have come to, let me just open the map up here. That's a lot of distance that we traveled, all the way from there down here. Okay. Well, that was interesting. That was interesting. Okay, so as I understand it... Alright, so we can collect all the Azurite over here. Got a little bit of Azurite there. Cool. Okay, so basically we went through the dungeon, and that's pretty much what you guys saw right now. We went through the dungeon, we arrived at an Azurite Wayne, a lot of monsters spawned, we killed everybody. You survived, stay with the crawler, stay in the line, otherwise you're screwed, basically. That's the idea. So... now, because of this electricity cable that's been laid here, I think that I would be able to go back... Yes, I will be able to go back. As long as you stay within the line, I should be able to explore some of these places. Now, you don't want to go... Yeah, see that? Okay, just watch this, guys. There you go. That's the darkness taking over and reducing... reducing my health as it goes... as it progresses gradually. Now, it seems the darkness buff kinda stacks. You gotta be a little careful about that. Interesting, very interesting. Okay, I'm enjoying this. I have to say, it is kind of cool. Right, so we came all the way up here. Ah, very nice. Very, very nice. Of course, we can't just walk off into the darkness. If we do, we'll start losing HP, but this is very interesting. I'm going there. As you can see, yeah, the darkness immediately takes over and starts draining your HP. The music is actually pretty cool, a little bit along the lines of horror, which this place is supposed to convey anyway. Okay, so we got some good stuff. I have no scrolls of identify for some reason. Okay, so here we are. We can go there, we can go there, we can go to abandoned camp as well, which is pretty cool. Alright, it's gonna cost us a little bit of sulfite. Don't want to get too far ahead. Want to keep your mana. Eat it as much as possible. You want to keep your mana as full as possible. I see. So this is basically an equipment deposit, if such a thing ever exists. Once we begin the encounter, presumably more and more monsters will come out and try to kill all of us. In the meantime, we can just go around looking for stuff. Yeah, go too far from the light and the darkness begins to suck you dry. Alright, so let's do this. Interesting. So boss comes out and we got the lines laid out again. Going all the way back if you want to go collect all of that loot. If there was ever such a thing. This is very interesting. So if you found an interesting boss somewhere back there and you wanted to go get it, this would be a cool way to do it. Very nice. I am intrigued, I have to say. Aha. So that's it. So basically, you can go to different parts of the mine this way. You can get, you can't use town portals in the mine, important to remember. But you can basically get loots and items and loot, and it's a good way to level. Essentially, that's what this place is. And you got items, jewelry, azurite, you got everything. So now we have accumulated about 30 azurite, so we'll just go that way. Now, leech slime is pretty effective.
I must have time to gather my will.
And we have arrived! The armament factory right here. Okay, let's, without further ado, begin our encounters. Very nicely done. Just open that up. Cool. So this is a good way to get loot. I will say that. It's a very good way to get loot. Especially early on in the game. Players should seriously consider and take a look at. See the darkness slowly claiming our souls if we go too far. And you always remember to explore a little bit, even if you have to go, even if you have to backtrack, just explore and see if you dropped anything. It's actually pretty nice. Now, from what I understand, you will be able to do parts of the delve, and then you would have with the crawler and the other parts with explosives and lens flares, or flare lights. What did they call them? Not lens flares, I guess. Flares, just plain ass flares. I guess that would be it. So here we are. So this indicates all the places that we've already been to. This was done by default. This part, on the other hand, is what I completed. Do we have loot? No, we don't have a lot of space for loot. So we're just gonna go back to the mine encampment. Aha, so this is the waypoint for the subterranean chart. Pretty cool.
Beauty. Look at it sparkle. Glows like blue embers at the dark. My machine here can turn these rocks into something a little more useful. You might need some extra light down there, so how about you put a few flares together? Mine's also full of dead ends and things that ought to be dead themselves, so get a blasting stick while you're at it. Should have enough for both on ya.
Mm-hmm.
Beauty.
So we got 30 azurite, which is what we used to buy stuff from this guy. So let me just identify some of these items very quickly. Hmm. We need some identification scrolls. We don't have a lot of those. I hope I can get some pretty soon. Oh, that's cool. We can use those. Should pretty good. Okay, I'll sell those two. I can't sell these two because I don't have enough identification scrolls to make sure to understand what they actually are before I get rid of them. Oh, we're ever closer to our minion skills right there, the main minion skill tree. And this is the Voltaxic generator. So this is a new screen which has been added, and here it's right next to the Prophecies tab, where we can craft various items. The first one is a sulfite capacity, which allows us to upgrade the maximum amount of sulfite fuel that we can keep. Darkness resistance, I guess, allows us to go further into the dark before we lose life, which is always welcome. This is the light radius. I assume that is that increases the light shed by everything, not just the crawler, but also the bulbs that we put around, if it's okay to call them that. This is dynamite. We increase our maximum capacity, damage radius. Also the flares, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so we can actually do that. Yeah, so we'll carry these flares. Will allow us to hunt a little bit better. And that's it really. So we'll just go back here. We'll do a little bit more. Can I not? Whoa! Hey, I finished the previous one. You should let me continue from there at least. Okay. Well, they won. I'm not gonna bother too much about it. Well, we can get these two, or we can just go up. Yeah, let's go that way. Here we go. Just kill all of them. Yeah, totems are minions are gonna be very useful. I'll tell you that. If you can actually get your thing to spawn them, they will be very useful. Movement skills, damage-based movement skills, I think would be most welcome. At this point. Ah, we're actually coming across some pretty interesting, unique monsters now. That's really cool. Okay, so a loot filter would be really appreciated here, I think. A lot of loot coming up. Now the one thing that's happening is he's laying down a lot of light cable here, so this is pretty cool when you want to go back and just check out what it was that you actually dropped. Yeah, we got a bit of dead end over here, so what we're gonna do is use this light flare. Take a look. It's not a lot of light, let's be honest. It's not a lot of light, so we can't go in there too much, but that's interesting. So we need a lot of flares. We need a lot of azurite to do it. Not a lot to open up here. Got some armor. Good for us. Okay, so one more, guys. Let's do one more. Let's get some azurite. You notice that our azurite is actually decreasing quite a bit. Sorry, our sulfate is reducing quite a bit. But we are keeping... We are keeping up. We are doing a pretty good job. It's not terribly hard, but you would be better advised to ensure that you had a few levels in before you went crazy over here. These are our 5 minions, our holy minions. Take a look at them. They're not very holy, they're like walking corpses. Supposed to be a holy relic. Oh well. Okay, we need... I was done. That was a bit shoddy of me. I forgot the numbers when I was using my skills. Gotta get back in the groove. Okay, got a lot of wisdom scrolls. Happy, happy, happy. A lot of stuff too. Didn't get too much azurite back there. Alright, so we got our first unique item, our legendary item, the orange colored vitamin C powered items, which basically means that we got a good equipment that we could use. So identify some of these because we need to sell some of them. What is this? Blackheart Iron Ring. More damage, physical damage, maximum life. Okay, that's good. Put it in there. Not enough slots to fit everything that we need to fit in there. As a weapon, it's actually pretty good. It's a two-handed sword. One-handed sword. It's okay though. It's not amazing. It's okay. Right, let's do one more. I think we can do it. Yes, yes we can. You see that Smite is doing a fantastic job of giving us
Time to gather my will.
It's doing a fantastic job of allowing us to clear the enemies pretty quickly. I think this is more Azurite, really. Remember that as you go deeper into the delve, into the mine, you're gonna meet a lot of strong monsters, uniques, legendaries, everything. So it's not all easy going. That's even before the actual encounters. So you gotta be a little bit careful about how you do this.
My mana is spent.
That's it, done. So let's collect all the Azurite that we came to collect. We're also getting lots of currency items over here. I say currency items because they're useful in different capacities. As you know, there's no official currency in this game anyway. So it's not enough Azurite to complete the quest, but there's quite a good amount. I always backtrack a little bit to make sure you didn't miss anything. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, I think we can do one more, guys. We need about 6 more Azurite to complete the quest that Nico wants us to do, and I think we get enough fuel for it as well, so... so if you pick a node that's not directly connected to your present position, you'll be transported to the previous the closest connected node, and then a portal or a mark, a waypoint, will be created for you to begin running. So that's pretty cool. We'll generate some minions. There we go. Not too shabby, actually. I'm pretty sure these encounters start getting really hard going like maybe level 5, 10, 20, because people have already been to like level 100. So I have no doubt it's gonna get really nasty. Good. We got the requisite azurite, and just try to finish up here. Cool. We got some more azurite right there, a little bit more. I think we got a decent amount right here. Do we have time for one more? What's next? Ooh, item box. What is this? Lots of gems. Some pretty cool stuff in here. This is all basically level 1, so I'm sticking to level 1 while I'm going forward. Cool. Okay, let's go. We got a little bit more fuel. We're not gaining a ton of experience though, at this point anyway. Now I don't know if that's going to change, but it'll be interesting to see if that is the case. What is this place? Looks like catacombs. Spiders! We're gonna have lots of spiders. That's what's gonna happen. Shitloads of spiders. Okay, let's do it. So far, the minions are doing a pretty good job.
My mana is spent.
Yeah, I think we got everything. Pretty cool. Good, good, good. I assume the difficulty just soars going forward. I'm gonna just assume that because it's entirely possible that it will, and I will be caught completely unawares and die really fast.
I am no beast of burden.
Okay. So that's it, guys. I think we're good. Yeah. There's a lot of collection to do, a lot of items, jewelry, currency. Interesting to see how that works out. Okay, let's go back to the encampment. Let's talk to Nico. He wanted us to craft. Right, that's done.
Hot little pair of sticks you got. Mind you, don't get them mixed up. Don't want to have to mop you up. Though I suppose blowing yourself to bits is better than getting lost in the dark down there. I suggest you bring a few sticks of dynamite and a few flares when you venture down there. Crawler will guide you to some large ore veins, but tossing a flare into the gloom might reveal some very pretty little treasures. Since the mine's been around for so long, all the easy pickings have already been pinched. Might have to do some excavating of your own if you want something truly precious. There's some fragile looking walls down there. Reckon a well-placed stick of dynamite will turn those walls to rubble. Why don't you give that a go, eh? Heart's little pair of sticks. Bye.
Alright guys, we actually did pretty well. Let's see what we can do with the generator. Not much. We need a lot. Yeah, we need a lot of azurite to push this to any limit that would be remotely useful. We also need more sulfite capacity. Alright guys, so I'm gonna stop the video over here for today. This is a basic overview of Path of Exile Delve, and I hope you guys enjoy playing it, and I will see you next time with more information as we go forward with our character and develop further. Enjoy, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time. My name is Jaidev Keshavan, and on behalf of Razorlight Entertainment, have a great day. God bless you all. Peace.